Well, hopefully we get it this time. I'm kind of looking forward to moving on from Bongo Bongo, personally. And good evening, human creatures. I think I only got about that one to do, which is extreme. Better double check before I go running off memory and getting it wrong. Kind of tend to do that. Mm. Yeah, Bongo Bongo Extreme. Defeat Bongo Bongo using the Master Sword while only having 3 heart containers without using C buttons or healing items. 25 points. Alright. We did it without taking damage at one time, and we did it without using the Z-Saver. Now all I need to do is do it without taking damage, technically speaking. If I can get that done, I'm happy as a clam. Let's get to it. For those wondering, that is from the original 13 Ghosts, 1960. I rewatched that about a week ago and finally getting around to it. My life's been kind of hectic of late. So getting everywhere I need to be is kind of been a little problem. Let me move you down. But I do recommend watching the original one. I do like how some of the actors, they kind of really do speak with their faces in a lot of these older films you really don't see anymore. I'm not saying that it's not done, it's just more prevalent in some of these older films where they contort their faces to kind of display their emotions just as much as their words are. I often wonder if this is a holdover tactic from silent films before they became the talkies or the movies. But I do recommend seeing it and see the remake, which is a 2001, which I don't really like better. They're right on par. I do like the newer one because it kind of goes into the lore of the ghost more and gives them a better kind of better setup. But nonetheless, I really do like these, and I would have loved to have the fucking glasses in these. I'll let you guys watch the film to figure that out. But we're not here for that, and the song you guys are hearing tonight is Cosmic Bit, or Cosmo Bit from Sep. That is song 6. That is the boss theme. I do recommend you play through that game. I do need to get my ass in gear. I'm kind of relocating my schedule here so I can start getting some of these things done. But and last, we're here to hear this, and here to hear that. Oh, what's a good one here? Better. Alright, let's see if I can still remember how to do this. Alright, Dick. Time to die. By that I mean me. Hey, buddy. It's been hours. Fuck you and your hand. Come on. Damn it, I didn't. You can sometimes roll underneath, but better just to swing. Let's practice. Never mind, let's just take the death. Oh, starting it off right and fine. Right in the ass, too. Nope. Nope. Now let's get our alcoholic problem going. We all know those slimes are fermented. Or I should say chews. Or zoles, depending on who you are. Alright, draw our blade. Slide into the pit of doom. Alright, let's see how far we can get today. Nope. I should have just charged up and spin, but I'm too fucking stupid. You do it about 3 or 4 times, and then suddenly you just can't do it anymore. That's the story of my fucking life. No, I gotta practice on doing practical spins here. Nope, nope. Nope, gonna eat that one. Fuck me in the goat ass. Which means I gotta die now. I just won 3 hearts. I'm not gonna risk going into that room and then having to take a slow death to Bongo Bongo. Ah, god damn. Nope. Try this again without all the fuck ups. Don't want to kind of risk it. Because at the same time, I need to learn how to do that fast. But I know I'm not that good. It kind of doesn't matter if you roll off the front or back end, you always land in the middle. Alright, let's do this. Nope. That thing has such a fucking huge hitbox too. Son of a bitch. Ah, it's over with. 1 second here. Alright, here we go. Come on. Give me a good one. Give me a good one, give me a good one. You wanna fucking punch me a lot, don't you there? Fuck. I don't even know how it disappeared, but it did apparently, so we're doing this. Go ahead. Now, I've used Z targeting just to focus up, so I know that's a crock of shit. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in, and now it's canceling it, even when I'm in the fucking pit. Yeah, I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna try to finish this one off of my lonesome here. Because I'm starting to get the Morpho effect here. Morpho's right there, and then you have Bongo Bongo. Come on, go back in. Yep, dead. Holy shit. When did I start sucking this fucking bad? Should only be 2 rounds with Morpho. No, technically, well, with the bigger on, a little bit more. I don't need to gauge it now, just get this over with here. There it is. Done and done. Holy shit. Holy hell. Only technically 2 more to do, or 1. Alright, let's see what other achievements we got. I still gotta do the postman running. Oh, Mr. Ghost. And goodbye. I'll get a little bit of a refill here and grab the greenies. And we're out. What else do we have here? Oh, the Ghost Hunter. Why not race against Stampy? Oh, no. Pretty much the rest of them is just that. That and collecting. Got one more medallion to do. Your typical damage, no Z targeting, all that good stuff. And the rest is just collecting. Alright. Get our asses in gear. These boots off. Yeah, I'll get the song going, huh? Now, it's going to be pretty damn interesting to try to do it with the Running Man challenge. That's a minute 44. And I got to beat him to... So I got to take the... Oh, that's going to be interesting. I'm probably going to have to cut straight across, grab the left side, right near the Y, and just head straight over. Now, I could probably do it running backwards, because I'm not... Well... I could use the bomb shot, or basically blowing yourself up using your shield. That gives you a good kind of burst of speed. At the same time, I kind of don't want to win it that way. And do it all natural, so to speak. And no opponent, too. So basically, let's pre-run our route here. We'll probably have a very little margin for error, especially running backwards where I can't see. That'll give me some benefit. Probably shave off a few seconds. If I had to guess, probably 5 or 6. So... If I remember right, it's right here to Kakariko, or Kokiri Bridge. Which I hope I don't do what I just did. Hmm. See what we got here. No jumps, no nothing. No hiccups, no Fallout 4 roads. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have a problem with that because that just kind of threw me off, but at least you can jump sideways quicker than you can run. little maneuverability there. Come on. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Because looks like the first part's technically going to be, might be my hardest. So I do with hover boots on. No. It's kind of a straight shot, but I'm probably going to have to give this about maybe 5 or 6 tries here. Hmm. Just as I thought, you do have to put up the bridge. And it's been a while since I've had to fuck with him, so... Do it. My bow... Don't really need the ocarina. Boy, I'm not looking forward to that. Come on. Holy shit, I know. Let's go. I gotta switch over swords. And we'll try it. Got her. Alright, got one of them out. Making good progress, so to speak. I kind of like how playfully dumb the Carpenters are. I'd like to really hear a backstory on them more than just kind of lore. Because everybody, from what I've understood, hates the father for yelling at them, but if their sons are this stupid, maybe they do need somebody to yell at them. I think we're good. And yeah, you can't get burned on that fire, so to speak. Alright, got that heart piece back. Let's get those hover boots on. No, it is in here, isn't it? Maybe I'm mistaken. Like, I've always getting confused on this part right here, because I fucking suck. I have to take the drop. We are. Try that again. Yeah, this is technically the last one, but we're doing it second. After this, I kind of do need to get captured to get a high up. Surprised that's not a reward to do this without getting captured. It'd be both easy and hard. Especially with solid link here. Now let's go. Got her. Even handed over the key. How merciful. You're a cute kid. Yeah, dude, I don't play that. Alright, 2 more. Try over here. Oh, never mind, number 3. Yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna just fucking speed this up. Holy shit. I'm not gonna fight her by pinning her against the torch. I do actually like some kind of fight. I gotta find the third last one. It'll probably either be right after I step out this fucking door, or knowing my dumbass, probably take me about a fucking hour. I'm weird like that. Let's head back up out here. Well, see where this takes us. Hmm. Give you a shot. Oh, found a fuck me in the goat ass. Don't worry, this will be the one I get my ass kicked. I didn't think I'd land 3 in a row. Holy shit. Must have been 5 o'clock somewhere. Take it. No arrows, but... I already know about it all. Just go ahead and head out. Yeah. Got the membership card, and we're good. I think it's just her lips. Yeah. Let me double check that. No. If I remember right, it used to be that one of them changed. I think it's when you do it in order. They'll be the same color as your tunic. Since I prefer green over the other colors, it's usually green. Alright, now we can roam free. Yeah, bridge is rebuilt. Too bad I can't use that fucking one thing in here. Before we begin this, I'm gonna go get me a little bit more coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, let's give this a shot. I beat all my challenges, man and beast. Challengers, let me say that. Now, state for the record, I have to beat him in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Without using Epona, and I'm not going to use the bomb shot. For those who don't know, just look at that glitch, and should be pretty known by now. Alrighty, let's take on. Oh, you challenge me? Excellent then. You go first, I'll give you a head start. Now go ahead. 1 second out of the tent. Don't fall. 10 seconds to get out of Gerudo Valley. 20 seconds. Alright, we're good. That is... No, I'm fucked on this one. Wasted too much time, didn't pay attention to my pathing. Lesson learned. Yeah, I'm fucked on this one. How the fuck could I not leap over that? Ten seconds. Nope. Let's go greet him just in case I can't go back and restart the old-fashioned way. I always like how he kind of flips up. Alright. So it can be done. I got some of the keys, but... I'm not gonna mess with you. Just go through the gate. Burn a lot of my time right up here. Because apparently Link can't fucking backflip over a fucking fence. No. That was my fault. I want you parked out of the way, just in case. I don't even want to go fucking near you. That's gonna be interesting to even fucking try. Not too concerned, if I fall off, I'm not swimming, I'm not deep enough. Alright. One second, but a little bit more. Fuck it, I don't want to risk falling. I keep wanting to roll, holy shit, I need to break that fucking habit. Ah, shit. No, this one's lost. I wish I could probably go back in the tent and restart, but it ain't the case. Let me go see if I can just talk to him again, because this is fucked. So if I look and face the boulder... Pop out of the tent. That's a fucking lion-ass boulder right there. That won't work. What I was afraid of. I gotta go there and then come back. I'm gonna have to correct it right there. So, jump off that end. If I can get it good and wide enough, kind of won't have to. I can just scale the side of that wall. Where will I have to be, though? Alright, you can get that off my screen now. So I can, I just have to run out the clock. Got it. Just after I get done doing that, run out. Try to face this wall. Not too much, so I'll have to try to graze that boulder. Let the fence kind of guide me here. Jump to the side once. And yeah, I just gotta worry about those two fences, but this is me nailing it. More or less a hypothesis here. Well, let's get back and give it a shot. Alrighty. Hypotheses, a fancy book learning words. More or less, I'm trying to get this with an a minute 44. And I'm kind of having to rerun my path. I already got a generalization of where I want to go. It's just I suck with N64Z targeting, especially in Ocarina of Time. Like, I was going to face that boulder, but that boulder could also send me right into the water here. So we're basically running hot and running blind. How you doing today, Robert Douglas? All right, let's see how good we are. And when the bottom's there, how can you fail? Got out of there before 0. All right, let's fuck this up. Run back. You don't need your fancy book learning types around here. Get on it. No, Link. Take the fall, loser. You can't, you fucking blow, dude. You fucking blow. Yeah, this is already lost. Well, I'm gonna burn up the clock here. This is shit. Actually, let me try this. Maybe this will burn it up. And doing good. Oh, no, that's good to hear. I called in today. Figured I'd get some extra sleep and some extra things. I was hoping that'd reset the clock, but it didn't. That kind of sucks. So I'll just go up here and burn the clock up to 3. Link below? He does, man. Fucking, I just want him to fall off into the water. Fuck even trying to nail the plank. I mean, it would help, but I'm not going to practice that shit for 5 hours. Learn my lesson on randomized races with my fucking friends. I ain't practicing that shit 500 times. I'll just step out the tent. Speed up time. I know there's a lot of people who hate me for probably doing that, but they can eat a dick. And just do it this way instead of running my ass halfway across Hell's creation here. Come on, any second now. Dude, same. I needed a day to get things organized, and today was was it. Oh, it's been like that for a while now, where I needed to kind of get my shit together, and I have one of those fucking administrations who hates it when you take any day off. Alright, here we go. To the 10th of despair. I think everybody deserves to at least get a 1 extra day off their normal day. Just to fucking sort shit out. 2 and 3 days aren't good. And now by the time you get done working them, you're too fucking tired. Come on. Alright, here we go. Try this horse shit again. So far, so good. Now you can't fall at the fucking edge. There we are. Or I shouldn't say fall, grapple. Or, you know, fucking slow dance underneath the fucking twilight there. God damn. Just turn around, fuck life. Alright. I ain't gonna make it, I already know that, but let's accept my fate. Yeah, lesson him into hobnob my ass up there. Come on, we have this every fucking time with you, man. Turn around. Fuck life in every mature way. Yeah, no shit. It is here. And I might as well start heading my ass back, because I am way off fucking course. Let me see what I'm... Since I'm already out here. I don't need your problems. Yeah, it worked for 90s rappers. I can't see why it doesn't work for me. I mean, look how successful they were. Kind of need to... I'm gonna have to do some calculating here. I don't... And yeah, no, I'm gonna have to turn around on some of those bridges, because apparently Lean can't fucking hop skip over one. Not bridges, why did I say bridges? I mean fences. Might as well be a fucking bridge. I'll probably do it fine right here, since... Of course. Fucking piece of shit wood. You don't even have anything to keep fucking fences up for. What are they for? Not like you're herding cattle out here, for fuck's sake. And these rappers mostly self-rappers. Most likely to be murdered? Yeah, but that kept it interesting. Reminds me of a conversation me and one of my coworkers had about Tupac Shakur. Like, he wondered what he had been like if he'd lived. And me personally, I think he would have went down in rap history as one of the best rappers, but I still think if he would have lived, he would have probably garnered a reputation of being the best rapper of the 90s, not one of the most legendary because of his murder. Same thing with Biggie, is I think they're very much time locked. And you get that with a lot of other rappers from the 80s who carried on to the 90s. I mean, look what defeated 90s or 80s rap was 90s rap, which was more or less kind of a gangster kind of feel, very emotional. But if you listen to 80s rap, like, oh God, like, really a fucking lot of them, they had almost like a playful nature to them. Or it was the opposite of like hardcore gangster rap, and then the shit that developed after the death of Tupac and Biggie. You had the rise of basically Southern rap, and look where it went from there, and then Eminem rap. It kind of, in my opinion, devolved. Now you got SoundCloud rappers, and if you're fucking white, if your white suburban fucking streamer can fucking rap, then there's a problem with rap. Because it should actually take skill. It's not like the blues, but at the same time, it shouldn't have to be, but it's something that people should hone their craft on. People often forget rap and country, at least in my opinion, have a lot more in common than what they should. Both are music of the poor and downtrodden. At least they used to be in one of them. Like country music's so far removed from its original source material, it's been disfigured beyond repair. But rap on the other side is... He did fight. Yeah, he did. I think the last one, you can probably correct me, and was probably Machiavelli, the 7-Day Theory. The Don Illuminati was his first post-mortem album, and then you had Are You Still Down, Remember Me. Then there was a slew of them I couldn't keep up with. You had Tupacalypse Now, Me Against the World, All Eyes on Me, which is, in my opinion, one of his best. Next to Don Illuminati, or the 7-Day Theory, and All Eyes on Me are probably my favorite albums of his. I'm not saying a lot of people hold up Me Against the World, but I like the other two better. But when I was comparing rap to country, a lot of their original, or should say their original originality stems from them being able to tell you a story. A lot of people take Eminem at verbatim and think it's just a rhyming word. That's why I fucking despise Rap God. That fucking monstrosity of a song birthed these fucking incidences of music. Now, you stopped listening to New Tupac after Machiavelli. That's kind of the same time I did. The last time I think I listened to anything remotely new was probably when they did Resurrection, that movie, I think in 2001. But after that, that's the last fucking... that's the last album I listened to. And I can tell you what I was playing at the time. Link to the Past. Mega Man X. Every time I play those games, for some reason, about 3 tracks pop into my mind from those albums. Live and Die in L.A., Checkout Time. There's a few others. Picture Me Rollin's another fucking good one. War Stories. If You Ain't Country, I'll Kick Your Ass. It's not that, it's just... Oh, Kiss Your Ass. Sorry, I read that wrong. Apparently I'm blind, you know, all that masturbation or some shit. But... country has so much more to do with rap, and it kind of infuriates me how they're pitted against one another as polar opposites. When you like go back, and I'm not talking stems from country, because country kind of did come out of not bluegrass. Bluegrass was more of an offshoot, but it really kind of originated from jazz. And you have had this kind of amalgamation of that music. That Hank Jr. song, very... yeah, it is, isn't it? See, you remember more about that than I do, because, like, when it comes to certain country, I kind of stopped listening to it after, I wouldn't even say listening to it, kind of just being in the moment with the music right around, like, 99, because it was just too hard to get super old country, but too easy to get poppy new country. And I still remember when, in my opinion, the kind of signal death of classic old country music in the 90s was with Shania Twain. Not her first hits of the fucking like the early or the yeah, the early 90s, but right when she started doing I'm Gonna Get You Good and all that shit. And then it just kind of went down fucking hill. When it comes, I like the original Hank. I'm not gonna lie. His sons, they're much to be desired. Though I'm not gonna deny his first son. He did have some good fucking music. You know, I'll pay the devil his due. I don't agree with a lot of the shit he says half the time. I shouldn't say half all the time, but I'm not gonna deny him what's you know what's fucking his due to keep. But Ramblin' Man, fucking you name it, there is so many good hits coming from him, and that creepy guitar solos he could do, that haunting voice. Like I believe, I truly, a lot of people like to compare him to Farron Young, and it's not really in the same fucking class. All right, what do you guys think, Hank or Willie? Yeah, they never talk. All right, here. Come on. Come on, you fucking fairy. Could have swore I got him closer than that. And you can even see kind of the influences of fucking video game music for that matter. One Wing Angel was inspired by Jimi Hendrix and fucking, I can't think of who else. But I think it was almost either Ozzy or somebody of that caliber. And you have so much you could teach a music. If your day job doesn't work out. Oh no, I'd like to. Now you know I like Twitch so much. I can get on here and bullshit with you guys over these things. I fucking love it. I do. I just like to talk. Probably gets my ass more in trouble, but I do. And one of these days I would like to actually quit my day job and at least switch professions. I wonder what a serial killer makes. Alright. 1, 5, 6. We can do this. Oh, pot held me up. I got out without the zeros. That's... Alright, little Link. Don't go across that bridge. If I could just get him to not do that stone cold fucking stop he does. No, that's going backwards. Hello, Skybox. I'm just gonna do this. Fuck this shit. Alright, here we go. You even have it in video game music. A lot of, and it's kind of weird to even think about, but a lot of fucking video game music is influenced by American pop, country, rap, rock, you name it. And I can't even say America. Come on, motherfucker. It's a goddamn... Any other time, I can slide right up that thing with him just... No, no, we gotta turn around because Link's a fucking retard. There we are. And it's kind of weird to see how they got... Is our music translated over there? Is it not? Like, I often wondered how these influences often carry over there. I think Suiko is gonna fluctuate big time because you have people like dipshits in Milwaukee whose job at the chocolate factory, but you also have Drew Peters, who's a retired... Yeah, I know. Some people just have all the fucking luck, man. I can do it. I got 1 second. Opponent come back to me. Didn't it? What was his sentences? Like, holy shit. It's been a while since I've heard that name, Drew Peterson. Without Nat here being with Murder Times, I can't really answer that. I know she'd know off the bat. She doesn't get up early in the morning, or works, one of the two. Alrighty, Pona. Roll me on home. Soon enough I'll come and get you. Whoever thought about doing the ghost, I get why, but I also hate you so fucking much. And the one game that actually uses the bottles right is Twilight Princess, where you gotta fish it out of the fucking lake. Or the fishing pond. The one place it makes sense. I've had no luck this fishing season, that reminds me. I've only caught like fucking maybe a few. It's been kind of shit around here. There we are. Get up the fucking bridge with Epona better. No, I'm gonna move you out of the way here. Peterson or Dahmer. Also, I think Gacy was a successful contract. Yeah, he was. Worked for the Democratic National Committee, if I remember right, doing that, construction. He had his fingers in a lot of pies. A lot of people forget that about Gacy. They just remember Pogo the Clown. But no, he had quite a fucking run. I'm gonna turn that fan up because I'm sweating my ass off here. Like, you even had Bundy. I think Bundy was pretty well made, but couldn't stop being a fucking weirdo in the worst possible way. Alrighty. Say it to my face. Alright, here we go. We're scumbags, yeah. Pretty much. I wouldn't say they're any award winners of humanity's greatest fucking achievements. But I can tell you one thing, they do make good horror movie villains. No, no. Oh, fuck me. Stay away from the... What the... Well, I'm all kinds of fucked here. I had to stop and read a signpost. Here's your sign. Who did that? Jeff Foxworthy. I guess he'd be proud of Link. Wonder what happened to Jeff Foxworthy. Last time I heard, he was doing a game show. Let's do that shit backwards. Fuck them hills. Turn around, because I know the fence is coming to bite me in the ass. Line it up. Walk it back. Yeah, that show of Dahmer was well done. It was. Like, a lot of people like to blame the victims. And I hate to say this, and I know it's been said, but I'm sad for the victims. I truly am, of the potential they had and could have been. But at the same time, who's more interested? A guy trying to become a doctor or a guy who eats people? No, I done burned this race up. One second. No, you gotta talk to him. It doesn't stop. So I gotta get here with time to spare. Fuck. And I hear they're doing one on, not Gacy, but what's his name? They're doing a new series. Who was... Oh, fucking Ed Gein, or Ed Gein. They're doing one on him, which the person they picked for was not that good. You know that they say about people who watch Jeff Foxworthy show? They're just as stupid as the game show host, but less financially successful. I never understood what people found in his comedy. Like, it is so one fucking note. I still remember the Blue Collar Comedy Tour rides, and that shit being smeared across my TV. Never fucking laughed at it once. It used to be painful as fuck. They might be rednecks. Oh, hell, I know I'm one. I jerry-rig everything and try to make it myself, even though I have enough money to buy it. I'm like if you took those life hacks from YouTube's, or YouTube Shorts, and actually put them to use. But not in a good way. There's another fucking plague upon humanity. At least when I redneck shit, I try to improve it. I don't make useless tools for useless problems. Another crime against fucking planet Earth with sucking up its resources with that shit. I love it how people hate those shorts, but yet they forget the most powerful thing you could do is not respond, not click, not watch for a second once you figure out what you're doing, and just turn it off. If you ever want to hurt somebody online, don't scold them, leave them alone. That's the greatest death you can suffer on the internet, is irrelevancy. At least it was back in the 90s. Nowadays, I don't know as much. I watched Blue Collar Comedy. I had a buddy from West Virginia who liked to watch it when it was, we get to drinking. Dude, you'd have to get me drunk. The only one I remotely fucking laughed at is probably Bill Engvall and Ron White. That was about it. The other ones was fucking painful. You don't know how bad I wish somebody would go on stage during Larry the Cable Guy's set and just shoot him. Oh, I fucking hate his shit the most. I fucking do. Whoever fucking laughs at that, man, my god, what fucking empty souls they have. You don't know how bad I wish he was just fucking beaten with hammers. If someone just fucking chucked some giant rock at his fucking head, my god. Yeah, they were great comedians first, but they didn't rely too much on a shtick. Like, that's the problem I have with Foxworthy. Get her, Robert, don't make me ban ya. I have to break out the hammer. My own hammer that time, but I'm kidding, I'm not gonna ban you. But that's what a lot of comedians lack these days when they go for that cancel culture shit, is they don't see themselves as comedians first, they see themselves as political commentators, where they run off one shtick, or they run one fucking joke into the fucking ground, or they don't realize that friend that laughed at their joke and fucking, I don't know, fucking advanced trigonomics in high school was the only person who didn't have enough balls to say that's not funny. And with these two, I wish they would get fucking canceled. Especially Larry the Cable Guy. He has too much success. It's not earned. It's earned, but it's not. It's earned. It's almost like fucking grifting. So if you ever wonder why I never watch comedy or anything comedic anymore, unless it's a comedy horror, is shit like that. That's what kind of spelt the end for me when in the 2000s everything was a fucking what would be a good way to put it, a road trip comedy, a teenage comedy, a spoof comedy. I checked out. If it wasn't like something I really wanted to fucking maybe see, I just didn't want to do it. Thank you. Yeah, no, either do I. And if you're gonna talk about real life shit, at least have enough fucking wherewithal to make it somewhat comical. A lot of people like to look at Pryor and fucking Carlin, and they do talk about real world shit, but they don't leave out the comedy part. They're not getting preachy. I'm not up there getting a sermon from the fucking mound or a lecture for that matter. It's just like rap music. We were talking a while ago. People often forget that it used to tell a fucking story and it wasn't just rhyming words together. Link, we got this. Come to Butthead. Yes, challenge my record. Head out the door. Fuck, 1 second gone. Alright, we got this, buddy. Don't fall off the bridge. Don't fall off the bridge. Fuck you, bridge. No, I don't. I'm gonna turn around. That's pretty bad when I walk forward. I gotta constantly move back. Don't know why I said it like that. But I am lacking a lot of sleep, so don't come home and stream. Learn from my mistakes, kids. Start burning up that clock now. I don't even know who's in the fucking comedy scene anymore. It's been like 20-some fucking years. Occasionally I'll get a fucking pseudo video essay off YouTube I never asked for. I don't know why you said it like that either. I don't either. All I know is don't go streaming after about 18 hours of work. It's not good for you. Ah, shit. Yep. Got my killer instinct. Show you killer fucking instinct. When are we gonna get a Link fucking horror film? Sound like a completely different person for a moment. There's a coworker I have who talks like that, and it's an accent he has. He's not from Virginia, but he claims, I think it was fucking South Kakalaka there. And I'll make fun of him over the walkie sometimes. Alright, here we go. Don't get hung up on the pot. Approach your prey quietly. Come on. Go over to him, goddammit. There we are. Alright, got out without double zeros there. Nope, 17 seconds is bad on the bridge. Maybe if I should start... Let me try this here. Alright, I come down from the bridge. That's assuming I do it. Jump in front of the boulder I'm supposed to be facing forward on. That put me against the wall. Not too many kind of stutter steps there. Huh, how am I gonna play that out? Alright, assume I get it wrong here, and I know I will. I'm way the fuck off. Alright, I'll do that. Walk up here. I hate the fact that they had to put a fucking pencil neck board down here. Next time, put some fucking dirt. You got enough of the boulders, make some use of them. Oh, here I am yelling about design choices in 1997 to 8. Alright, speed this up. I do like that a lot of people are kind of doing retrospectives on their old comedians, or on old comedians now. I'm wondering if they were funny or were they just funny for the moment. Especially, sorry for bumping the mic there. Kind of like Dana Carvey. I remember back when he came on the scene. I'll never understand what people saw in his fucking comedy, like, or his fucking movies for that matter. To me, him and, what the fuck is his name? Van Wilder. Plays Deadpool, and I don't even care to remember his name. I fucking hate him as an actor. Oh, fuck me, what is it? Why is his name skipping me right now? Usually I know it. Here, let's do Deadpool. Yep. Ryan Reynolds. I almost want to call him Royce Reynolds, but I'm thinking of fucking that one character from, Predators. You hate Garth from Wayne's World? No, I love Garth from Wayne's World. I actually do like Wayne's World. Number 1's pretty damn good. Number 2 is not as good, but still decent. Who the fuck played Garth? What is his name? Martin Short. Martin Short and Mike Myers. I think I'm remembering that right. Like, that was actually pretty damn good. Probably one of the few SNL movies that was good. Dana Carvey fucked me in the goat ass. Why was I thinking Martin Short? That's one of the 3 amigos. Holy shit. I need to go to bed. Yeah, Dana Carvey. I remember that because they... Holy god, how do you fucking mess those two up? They don't even look alike in the face. And plus, one's the 3 amigos. Probably one of the better of the amigos. But that was probably one of the better fucking SNL movies. Like, if you had to really rate it, for me, it probably goes... Wayne's World series. Technically series 1 and 2. And probably Coneheads. After that, you had like It's Pat, Ladies Man. I can't even remember the fucking rest of those atrocities. Like the worst one being It's Pat. Ladies Man was one note. There's a few others. Nope, they don't look anything alike. Let me double check because I'm probably just stupid. I just got Ryan Reynolds mixed up with Royce from them. Coneheads was a good flick. Yeah, it fucking was. Alright, now we got Dana Carvey. Now, if I remember, Martin Short has a smaller face. Martin Short. How the fuck am I confusing those two? Don't ask me. Mistakes have been made. Crimes have been committed. Master of Disguise? I haven't... Oh god, that's one movie I fucking hate. Do you, like, Robert, what do you think on Master of Disguises and movies like that, speaking of shitty SNL films, or at least their alumni breed off? Do you think it's like they think it's the next big thing, where they're playing their biggest parts, or playing to their strengths? Or do you think they just want, like, they gotta pay down on that porch that their house has now, or they gotta, like, make a car payment or some shit? Or they need fast cash? Like, what do you think it is? You saw Master of Disguise? I'm sorry for you losing... How long was that piece of shit? Come on, tell me the time, runtime here. And doesn't he want to tell me the fucking runtime? Let's do this. An hour and 20 minutes of your life you'll never get back. It was nowhere near the target. It was obviously a film for kids. Yeah, but like, God, man, how old are kids that you're taking to see Master of Disguise? Felt like an eternity. I fucking telling me about it. Jesus. Yeah, 2002. Alright, let's do this. I can't talk my way across the bridge, I gotta do it. Got out of there. One. Do a little bit of a speed up here. I'm not gonna make it completely across, I don't think. Yeah, I almost did. Fuck you. Spent more time I wanted on that piece of shit bridge. Come on, we got this. But it's just like, when you look back at these, you gotta wonder, like, if your kid's mentally sane or something's completely wrong with them. Maybe they didn't know. Maybe it's like those fucking asylum films. You're going to go watch snakes on a plane, instead you got snakes on a train. Turn around, Link. Oh, I aim myself. Let's keep moving here. Got it. Somewhat. Need to start going backwards. During the turtle scene, that entire cast found out about 9/11. I heard about that. I found out it was going on. They kept trying to filming with everybody crying their eyes out. Roll! Roll, you motherfucker. Ah, fuck you. Did it. I could move on. During the turtle scene, maybe 9/11 was the real turtle. Who knows? Maybe that's what was that villain's name who fucking farted all the time, so he was getting pounded in the ass? There's another thing that made me wonder about the targeted audience there. Like, when you get ass raped so much, you can't close your fucking sphincter there. Or you're getting prolapse. Especially that ending scene, maybe 9/11. Yeah, it's always kind of interesting when you find out tidbits about movies about that era, about how they find out what happened. It kind of is. Alright, let me see what else we got here. That's done. I can rest my head now, and I think I just move on to the light. Get all the real, nope, twins. Your typical boss affairs. There's a lot I've missed. I'm gonna have to replay this. RB, you can be strong. Upper skull mobility, nope. I don't want to ever fucking do those, but I know it's gonna be pain. Pain the shield from the graveyard. I already did that, didn't I? Oh, I guess it, see what we got here. They got the magic beans. Berry bow from the forest. That one skipped over, but I did get that one, obviously. Ice arrows. Yeah, I gotta do those. Motherfucker, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Explosive mouse. Gotta buy bombs. I'll be doing the upgrades another time. Those would be the easier ones. And I say that now. Double defense. Nehru's love. Gotta do the bandit or the mask thing. Other than that... Yeah, I'm gonna have to replay that. Ghost Hunter. There's a few here I missed. Yeah, you've heard about 20 people reacting to 9/11. You realize everybody was freaking out like you were. It's pretty much it. Oh, I still remember walking by the TV shop and just everybody, and that's probably a sign of the times too, is a TV repair shop that just had a bunch of TVs up front. I was walking on my way to work in the morning, and I just happened to fucking glance around, and everybody's just huddled across on these TVs, and I was like, what the fuck did, like... Well, I honestly thought it was like an ad or something. And I go over there and I just enough time to see the fucking second plane hit. And I remember just hearing a collective gasp from everybody. And I thought it was I don't know why my mind was processing this is happening in another country until I realized this is fucking New York. Let alone finding out that this is happening right when you're casting a fucking movie, of all things. But, you know, into each life some rain must fall, and that day was a downpour. There was an indie film, I can't think of it, that was shooting in upstate New York when it happened. And 3 of the main cast members, one was a trained EMS worker, and 2 others were volunteer firefighters from their hometowns. And they stopped production to go help, and by the time they got back, there was no movie to return to. It had basically been canceled. It was, I think, just like a low-budget creature feature. It later would be picked up in like 2008. A different cast. Then you have television shows who had that too. Hugh Girls and his HS kind of broke the news to me. Well, if anybody's gonna break the news to you, at least it was in high school chemistry, and at least she was cute. I don't know. Like, I'd have to ask my brother if he remembers who broke 9/11 to him. I remember coming home and my fucking mom losing her shit on that. It wasn't too far off, but she just, being as religious as she was claiming that the Third World War is upon us. Like, yeah, calm it the fuck down there. You're at a fucking 15, I need you at a 5. And then I remember just every day after that, flags constantly for the next 15 fucking years. I still remember when Harry Potter came out and just driving by and just seeing a bunch of flags. I didn't watch Harry Potter. I just remember driving by with the fucking it being advertised on a case of Coke, and just, that's when I first started noticing the flags. Is it you? Oh, sorry, didn't mean to pull my piece there. Funny how you remember shit. Also, it's really kind of strange remembering people's reaction. One guy I knew I used to buy silver from, especially his blanks on his coins. He went fucking nuts on it. He actually went near the lake and was camping out there because he's waiting for terrorists in the middle of BFE, Kansas to come poison the lake. Like, his whole life mission was to, like, warn anybody who went to drink water near the fucking lake. And the cops never arrested him. Cops never arrested him. A-okay fucking fine. And to give you a good, like, I know exactly a movie person who reminds me of this guy. Go watch Werewolf, 1996. Not Full Moon Werewolf, the bad one. The Mystery Science Theater 3000 episode of the Werewolf. And the guy who plays Sam, the Watcher, looks just like him, talks just like him, just minus a few teeth, and probably give a horrible meth addiction, and you would have this guy. Probably why I got silver so cheap from him, but you know, I don't judge. Meth washes off. Get out here and do the Sun Song. I got a lot of good standing liberties from him. He had a really good penchant for getting him non-scratched up. And worn. That page deserves a medal. If you only knew, like, the town we lived in at that point was on, like, it wasn't even a town of 1,000. Like, it was like the shit from horror films when you find out, like, the Antichrist is being stopped there. Like, he just took his tent, and not too far from my few fishing holes, I could still picture in my fucking mind seeing him just posted up at the fucking lake, guarding the water hole. Because he knows, not thinks, he definitely knows that terrorists from the Middle East are going to come and just poison this one lake. So anytime airplanes, no matter who, firefighters, you name it, hot shots, Even commercial ones. He wanted to actually shoot down because he thought that they were going to plant, like, what is it, like chemtrails on these planes and just let it sprinkle down into the lake. I used to joke with him about buying him a big enough box fan to save us all. He used to get pissed off at me. I still remember what he said. You're going to laugh at me now. I still am. I wonder if he's still alive. I hate this section so fucking bad. It reminds me of fucking Woody. Somebody poisoned the water hole. I used to give him shit about that. Oh my god, crazy man arrested for attempting to shoot down a USFS smoke jumper plane. He wanted to, too. He wanted to divert all flights from this one small town. Like, you know how rare it was to see anybody fly over fucking our town? Like, you would only see smoke jumpers crossing into another fucking state, maybe some military craft, but by no means were people deviating their fucking path or deviating their flights to come fly over us, unless it was, like, rare. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. When you think about what 9/11 did to a lot of people, it really fucked them up. And not, like, watching that, but, like, affirming their fucking weird-ass conspiracy beliefs. I remember one of my teachers, I remember later on kind of putting it together, but he was, what's a good fucking way to put it? He wasn't out protecting the water hole, but we later found out, or I shouldn't say later found out, I have my other thoughts, but he thought they were going to use sound and use harp, if you know what that is, against the American people, as he would put it. So he went and got that black kind of thick shit. I can't think of what it's called, but it's like it blocks noises, and basically put it all around inside his house. Now, he thought it was probably blocking out noise. In my opinion, he's probably murdering women. I remember another one, the fucking preacher man. I still remember him having a bomb shelter converted into like this. I remember him telling actively that if nuclear fire ever rained from sky and God's hand passed over, he was going to take only 4 people of the congregation, which are ironically only 3 women, and 1 man, his son, daughter, and wife, so they can restart. Oh my God. There needs to be a fucking documentary about these people, where they are now. And what's their prison sentence like? Probably the wrong one. Because I suck at this. You have anybody in your town who did that, Robert? Come on, we can do this, Link. No, I'll take it. I'll take it. What the? What the fuck thing made out of, man? Ironwood? There we are. I don't have my doubts there. There we are. No, I know if I go too far that way, I'm fucked. I just came back from there. I hate this section so fucking bad. Alrighty. Get this going. Gonna suck, but we gotta do it. That's gonna hurt once I get hit. Holy shit. I forgot how mad levers can do damage here. Especially the bigger ones. At least I'm not getting bombarded. Come on. Oh, here we go. Holy shit. I always get nervous when I play that section really fucking bad. I am not good. My eyes are going by the year. Alright, let's go pick up our spell. Oh, I'm in good form today. Yeah, we're gonna speed this up. Holy shit. I never really used this, to be honest with you. Like, I've only used it a few times, but per se, I almost never fucking use some of the spells. Dense Fire, yes. And only when I'm doing kind of runs like this. The Wind, but almost never Nehru's Love. Actually, give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go get me some more coffee. I'll be right back. Alright, let's continue. Oh, let's go ahead and use it, fuck it. I forgot how even it works. I think it's just a shield that surrounds you. I remember how long it lasts. Or does it have a certain... Can it take a certain amount of damage? Hmm. Or does it fade with time? Alright, in and out. Here we go. Probably one of my favorite dungeon songs ever is from Spirit Temple, especially when that jazz starts playing. Alright, time to get philosophical here. Hint, by the way. I kind of wish they would have done more of this in Ocarina of Time, having kind of a mini dungeon. You get that with Shadow and Spirit, but I wish there was a few others that kind of played into this little kind of role. But once again, I've always said it, this game is from 98, not 08, not 018, and definitely not 2028. So enjoy this little ditty called Breaking the Law. See if I can get it. Fuck. Didn't even have to touch it. I need to get a new 8-bit controller. I'm starting to wonder here when I can push the A button and it still fucks up. Fuck you, Al. Alright, here we go. This is awkward. Oh, that had me worried there. Hold on there. There we are. Alright, we can do this. Let me get away from that sword. There we go. Holy shit. Why did it keep pushing down a second time, but not where it should be? Let's get up on this sand up over here, and I'm probably getting ready to call it. Save it. Oh, I had fun. I'm not good at lying. That's a good raid out song. I had a lot of fun today. Robert, I'm not gonna lie, man. It was fucking awesome talking to you again. I know you're probably busy, but man, stop by any fucking time. I really do miss your ass. I miss you and Nat. You guys really did make the fucking day come alive. So whatever you're doing, I hope it's good. I hope it's easy. I hope you have no sweat. More importantly, I hope you have a good day. Nat, if you're listening to this later on, same goes for you. Everybody, go give Robert a like, follow, and sub. He's a great streamer. Half-Life and Sonic, sometimes other ROM hacks, but trust me on that. They're excellent people. Respect them and their channel rules. Let me find someone to raid you guys off to. There's got to be somebody up at 1 in the afternoon. And let's see here. He's in a race, so that's a no. That's another no. Holy shit. Got to be somebody here. Another race. Is it like I know it's for Dragon Warrior, but am I like missing something here? Oh well. Let's see what we got here. No, that's another speed run. Let's see what we got here. Gotta be somebody not doing a race. Here you guys are. I found somebody. Playing Neverwinter Nights 1 too, which I I recommend. And even though people don't like the enchanted version of NWN2, go play that shit. Fuck them. Just trust me on that. I'm gonna flip you guys over to this one. His name's Doom Scrivener. Scrivener. I hope I pronounced his name right. And give him some like, follows, and subs. Hit up his social media and all that good stuff. He's a good person. Treat him right. Quick action. Raid channel. And for the YouTube side, by the way, like, follow, and hit this like button wherever that shit is. I hate saying that, but apparently I got to. But nonetheless, tell me in the comments section what you guys think. See you later.